YouTube noise to restart or something. Oh, sorry. Turn it off for a minute just to do this video. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so freaking tired right now, but I'm gonna get this video out now because I know I'm not gonna do it later. So this is a special one. I'm trying to get my energy up, but it's like super early in the morning and I'm so tired, but I'm about to go to the gym. I ain't get the pre-workout in me yet, so that's why I'm like, I'm just in the funks. But this basically is a video for one shoe, but I have two honorable mentions. This first one, it's not really a shoe, but I want to just mention it because for the wife, but it's just like interesting to me. It's not a shoe, but I just wanted to show it. First of all, I'm gonna show you the box. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it says Ivory Park, so Adidas. So anybody not living on the rock knows what Ivory Park is. It's, I don't watch it right now, but it's Beyonce's clothing line under Adidas, which makes no sense, and these are slides, but these things are extremely heavy. Like, and they was not hella expensive, they were expensive to me. For me, I don't spend more than $10 for no flip-flops, because all I'm gonna do is wear them around the house. It's not a shoe, so that's why I don't like really see the point of spending so much, how people are losing their mind over Yeezy slides. Like, I want to do a video about that. I'm gonna have to start writing this stuff down because I'm not gonna remember, but I want to put in this video because I'm gonna rant forever, but I really want to talk about the whole Yeezy thing. But I like how it says Ivory Park on it. I would love to have some flip-flops like that, but I'll probably have to make it because I've never seen nothing like that for men, and when I do, they're extremely expensive. They're like some high-end joints, and I'm not paying for that for the flip-flop, like I said. Now this one, it wasn't particularly a shoe I wanted. It was just I've been watching the market, and this is like I won't say extreme, but it's like kind of like a special shoe in a sense. It's not really going for nothing right now, and I was like, I got a feeling this is one of them shoes that will go up in price in the near future, just amongst like their other shoes. I tried to get these on Sneakers app, of course I didn't hit. If you get into this one, you'll see why. I got these on StockX, but it was dirt cheap. Anybody know that box? Y'all already know what it is. There's the logo. Undefeated. So we all know what this is. But which one is it is the question. With a whole pack. I've never seen these in person. Ooh, these actually are not bad. These are the Nike Dunk. Again, these are not the SB Dunks. But these are the Nike Dunk, what they call it. Undefeated. They did they did like 3 dunks and they did like 2 or 3 Air Force Ones. So that's why a lot of people get confused by these. But this is shit. You know, I gotta use the one with the laces. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you, these are not bad. I literally had just got these just like I said because I feel as though the prices of these are gonna go up at some point. And I got 11 because I thought these was SBs because SBs have so much padding and I can't wear a 10. I can usually fit a 10, 10 and a half, 11 in shoes. But when it comes to SBs, I have to go a 10 and a half or up because the 10 and a half is extremely tight even if I take the insole out because there's so much padding. So I had 11 just in case I wanted to keep these and I wanted to wear them. But I think these may be too big. But after looking at them, I don't know. I may do keep these. See, the reason why I feel as though these gonna go up is for one, it's a collab and it's undefeated. Most of all the undefeated shoes are expensive as hell now. We know the undefeated 4 Air Jordan, we know how that go. But this joint is like, it has like so many different materials on it. They said they did that on purpose. Okay, the toe is leather, I guess you call it the mud guard, and the eye stay is like this faux snake skin. I don't know what this panel is like, I don't know what it is, like a felt or something. The swoosh is like this nappy suede. The back, this is like suede nubuck. So is this panel, and the back panel is also, and it's like a couple different shades of blue. I don't know what shade you would call this one. And then the new thing nowadays is the vintage looking midsole. So this is not white. This is like a creamish color. To make it's supposed to look like a vintage sneaker from the 80s or 90s. And of course you got the exposed tongue. Ever since Virgil in his all-white shoes, everybody's been doing this. So that's that shoe, and that was the whole reason I did it. I told y'all, because I had a feeling these stuff was going price. I think I paid like $180 for them, which is crazy for a dunk, especially a dunk of this magnitude. And they did go up, not much though. They went up like maybe $15. Now this shoe, I wanted to wait until I get a couple of my other shoes out of storage, but I don't feel like waiting, so I wanted to do it now. As you can see, it came from Nike. The box is already open. I let my nephew do a review on these before me, but I had already opened them because of what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so let me set the scene. I'm on, this is like routine at this point. Every Saturday, my shoe comes out, whether I want it or not. And if I know it go for something, or I could trade it for a shoe I want, I'm gonna go for it. And then most likely I get my my wife to go for it. And sometimes my nephew don't want it, or somebody else don't want it, and they got sneakers that I tell them to try just to see. And like almost every weekend, we never hit. So it is what it is. Like granted, we hit here and there, but how the sneaker app used to be before like these PPP loans and all this other stuff started happening, we just used to the L's, right? So the funny thing about this is how this happened was the same way it happened on the Sean Weatherspoons. How I told you that happened. I'm at work. I think I was in, if I'm not mistaken, I was in a training. So, and mind you, I did overnight, and right after overnight was over, I had to go straight to training. So I'm like literally functioning off of like 4 hours of sleep. I'm dog tired. I'm falling asleep in the train. I almost forgot this shoe was even releasing, because it's not like a shoe I really wanted, but I did like it. But I know it's worth money, so if I was to ever get it, I'll take the money over the actual shoe, right? So I told, like I said, the usual, told my wife, my nephew could just go for him for me, but I knew he was going for himself, so I ain't even bother to ask him. I just was trying for everything. But he asked me, he was like, "You want me to go for him, brother?" Cool. I was like, "Sure." But I was like, I feel as though if the shoe, you hit on the shoe, you don't have to like give them to me, like, cause I know the shoe's worth money. Go ahead, do you? Like, it's cool. So when it's like that type of situation, and I know I'm not gonna wear the shoe, just go ahead, because I'd rather you get the money than I just take the shoe to wear it or whatever. So I'm not paying it no mind. I'm not even begging on it, worrying about it. So I'm in training, and it's a draw. So you got 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes came and went. I'm not paying it no mind no more. Half an hour goes by. I'm looking at the training, right? And I thought I had my phone on vibrate, because I'll get the notification from sneakers that you wasn't selected, blah 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 bullshit. So I looked at the time, I'm like, it's 10:30. Like, why I didn't get my L yet? So I ain't paying no mind. I was checking my email, because I check my email like almost every hour or so, because I get so much. So while I'm checking it, I see a receipt from PayPal. I didn't buy nothing. Like, why have a receipt? And I look, it said a receipt from Nike. I said, Nike, don't play with me right now. And then all of a sudden I get another email that says, thank you, blah blah blah, from Nike. Got him. I'm like, got what? So I go back to my sneakers app. I actually hit on the shoe. Now the reason why I'm in such a shot, it's not like I never hit on the shoe before. This is one of them quick strike shoes where it's only on sneakers app and like maybe tier 0 accounts. Other than that, nobody has the shoe. I've never hit on a shoe. Like I can confidently say this is my first win on sneakers app. And I don't know how many years sneakers has been ever since sneakers has been in existence, I've never hit on a shoe like this. Period. And that includes websites outside of Nike. I've never hit. The last one I told you I got was the Unions, but that was off a raffle. which that was the first online raffle I ever won. That was like for a shoe that everybody wants. But this shoe, everybody fucking wants. So to win was crazy. And then I'm gonna get into the shoe right now because it's more to the story, but I want to do it while I show the shoe. I'm pretty sure at this point everybody knows what the shoe is. But like I said, the box is already open because there's a lot of controversy around this shoe. So once I got the shoe, and when I got delivered, I looked. This part of this box was already cut. I'm like here we go. So I had to open it to check and make sure the shoe was cool, make sure it was everything it was supposed to be. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wait until I get on here, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Once you see this box, you already know what it is. I'm pretty sure you know what it is at this point. Yes, it is. I was one of the lucky ones. Of course, it's a Travis Scott. But you know what I find funny about this? I've noticed whenever I get so hype about winning on a shoe like this, because I think I would never hit in a million years, it seems like the powers that be, the energies in the world, or just everything just around it, just brings my energy back down to reality. Because I always feel special, like I'm finally in a special group that I finally hit on a shoe that everybody wants. But it seems like once I hit on something like that, like the Unions, it seems like everybody hits. And I'm like, why do I always gotta be put in the category of everybody else? I'm not tripping that much. Like, it's not like killing me, but it's just kind of weird that like I don't get the shoe that nobody didn't get. Like all the YouTubers that usually hits on everything, or they pay resale for all these type of shoes because they never hit. As soon as I hit on a shoe like this and I finally feel like I'm a part of the group, it seems like everybody that usually, oh, I hit for retail, I didn't have to pay resale. I'm like, I mean, of course they could be lying, but it's just funny to me. I know I'm nitpicking. They put it in this damn shroud. I still don't understand what the point of this. I mean, it's nice, but I still don't get what was the point of it. Different style box. And this box is very tiny, but if you look, it's my actual size. That's another thing. I hit on my actual size, which was crazy. Oh, I never noticed that. They got the little Nike sign on the back of the box. And what is that? Stamp, you know, making sure it's real or whatever. Quality control stamp. The pink Travis Scott paper, white paper, other paper. Let's get into the shape. Oh, these are nice. These are nice. These are the, wait, is this stamped in here? No stamped in here. These are, you know, Travis Scott / Fragment ones, Air Jordan lows. You know, I go with the shoe with the laces. The one thing I always thought was funny about Travis shoes, all his shoes damn near comes with a pink set of laces, and it's never really a pink anywhere on the shoe. I'm looking, I don't see pink anywhere. This is a very interesting shoe. For one, I'm not really a fan of those. Like I said, I got the neutral ones, but that was my point. I got the neutral ones to make this shoe because I like this. I like how this looks. This looks fucking amazing. But I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the backward swoosh. It's cool because it's something different, but I don't really like it. I would have liked if this was over here. And I feel as though I'm old now. And I can feel it because in y'all head, y'all think I'm hating or that, oh, I'm just complaining like an old person. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm complaining like an old person about the shit the younger kids like. But, oh, what the hell is that? It's this marking stuff on the midsole. If you see that, I don't know what the hell it says. Another thing, I see it now. I didn't see it initially. You look close enough, like right up in here, it actually has the Cactus Jack logo in. And I guess that's 3M. I didn't never notice that. But what does that say? This looks like the something the factory like puts on there to like measure the shoes and shit. But now I'm reading it says TRAVJS and tooling on the shit. I think it's like an off-white type of play. How off-white says Beaverton and all the shit on the inside of their shoes. I don't get it. It has the Cactus Jack actual logo on the back stamped. From what I'm hearing, the fake ones are knockoffs. Like, it's not like really like stamped in like it does. It's like, I forgot what that's called. Like, it's like you can feel the actual logo. This is the one I wanted to see. I never looked at it before, the Fragment logo. Now, that's another reason why I love these, is because it's based upon the Air Jordan 1 High Fragment ones, which goes for like almost $5,000, if not more at this point. That's like one of my favorite collab Jordan 1s, but I could never get it even when it initially came out because it was already going for too much. So I was always gonna make it, but I procrastinated forever. So this was like the next best thing. But again, I didn't plan on getting these. I didn't think this was gonna happen. So that's why I got the neutral ones to make them. And again, I'm not gonna honest, I'm not gonna cap. I want to keep these. But that money, man. So I'm debating. I may hold on to these because when I first hit on them, I think it was going for like $1,600, $1,700. Like initially, it was going for way more than that because the high was so limited, and these didn't come out yet. So now that the dust settled and everybody got their pairs, they're going for like 13, I think. But I know for a fact these are going to go up just based on the fact that TRAVJS, all his sneakers go for too much, and it's a fragment. And I know fragments, like, they hit and miss, but when it comes to like the ones, they have only one Air Jordan 1, and it's the most iconic collab damn near. And you see what that goes for at Grand. I know it took forever for it to go for that, and I'm not the type to hold on to shit forever if I don't want it. But I have a feeling these are gonna go up because these are nice as hell. Then they got that ugly ass tongue, look like you spilled coffee all over them, and that backward swoosh, and the missile has that old vintage looking. I don't get it why they do that. The cactus jack on the tongue on the side. This is all like a play off of Virgil to me. Again, it says Fragment Design on there. What does it say on the inside? It's just a regular Nike Air on the insole. Same on this one too. So I think that's about it. There's nothing else to really say about this show, I don't think. But the other part I wanted to say about this show, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the latest. 3 different ones, blue, black, well 4, and pink, and them creamish vintage laces. Now, what I wanted to get to was the simple fact that it's like, it was so much controversy around the shoe. One, they said the shoe took so long to release on sneakers or whatever, right? Because everybody didn't want to buy them early because there was so many fakes floating around. Then, once people like got them like me, here we go with this shit again. Nike is shipping through FedEx, and I don't know, like they randomly do it. It's not like it's like, okay, they moved over to FedEx. They still use UPS, which is like, they ain't none of these mailing services trustworthy at this point, but I deal with them more than everybody else, and like I don't have too many issues or even have to think about an issue when it comes to UPS. Plus, I can drop it off at the UPS center, which is not too far from me. I don't know where FedEx center is around here. So all I keep hearing is a lot of people been getting their shoes taken from FedEx workers, and now I'm hearing that, oh well, it's not that. It was the boxes that Nike was sending them in. They was messed up or something happened. They got damaged when they got to the FedEx center, so they've been shipping them in their own boxes. I don't know. But I just know a lot of people say they haven't been getting their shoes. Well, some people only got one shoe in the box, which makes no damn sense. Or like it's no shoe at all in the box. It's completely empty. So that's why I said once I got mine in, first thing I did was go look because, and mine was like, it ain't the first time my package been tampered with, but it wasn't like, it's like they started and they stopped. And I don't know who I need to talk to or who any of us need to talk to, but somebody need to talk to my Nike. Please stop putting the goddamn just do it on like your tape. Like, come on, like. And then the people that didn't get their shoe, when they complain to Nike, all they offer them is a $50 coupon or some shit like that. Like, are you serious? You know, forget what the shoe is worth. Like, of course the shoe is worth way more than that, but Nike don't care about that. Nike's not getting that money, but you already know this is like a soft shoe. It's like y'all don't have more pairs that, technically speaking, I bet you'll be a restock later or one of the exclusive things in the future. So y'all technically do have more pairs, but you don't have more pairs to just like to give off. to somebody who didn't get their pair or the order got canceled. Because that's another thing. They said, oh, a lot of people orders got canceled. So if that's the case, I don't understand why they don't treat it how when the Master 12s came out. Like they had oversold those Master 12s by a lot. So everybody who got bought a Master 12 and bought a Master 12 and didn't get it and they canceled their order, they offered them a full refund or a private link to the French Blue 12s once they release. You don't have to pay for them. You just put your size in and they just ship it to you in place of the Master 12 that you didn't get. So I don't understand why that don't happen here. Like, okay, they didn't get these shoes, but the next Air Jordan 1 load, which is the shattered backboard colorway, why can't they just get those? I don't know, but I just want to get this video done. I know I talk too much. I want to talk a little bit more, but there's nothing else to say. I just want to hurry up and go to the gym and go back to sleep. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.